Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're watching Prison Break. This is the third episode of the 5th season. Hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. If you'd like to watch today's 5th episode, it is available for free. The link in the description below. Just click on it, put the password in, and enjoy. Speaking about links in the description, we have been running our most liked characters throughout the whole entire franchise, as well as our most liked seasons throughout the franchise as well. Results are allowed for both of them, and the top 3 will be aggregated and shown in the final episode of the season. Cannot wait to see who you guys choose. Now, last episode we had it kind of confirmed that Michael is Michael, but he's gone by a different name and alias inside of this prison. Interestingly, he tried to do an escape straight away, climbed through the vents, got to the roof, and it didn't actually go ahead as planned. He was waiting for, I think, like the light bringer or something to give him some sort of signal, and it didn't actually come through, and he had to obviously, you know, put it on the back foot and go back into the prison. He ended up getting a message out to Lincoln, basically using him to go and find this guy, and he did. You know, he went into the deep parts of Yemen, and it was scary. People was chasing him down, trying to kill him, and he did come under, you know, under fire. Now, interestingly, he managed to succeed and grab this dude, who then was explaining that it's his son, but basically he didn't manage to set it off in time because his daughter was trapped, and he wanted to go and try and rescue her away from all of these, you know, rebels, and you know, Lincoln helped that, and of course he's gonna obviously basically bring the light, you know what I mean? He pulsed it twice, it pinged in the prison. Michael knows what's about to go down, he's excited. Escape plans tomorrow, which is today, you know what I mean? But also, we did learn about this guy who's kind of leading all of this crazy stuff that's in Yemen. I think his name's like Abu or something like that, and he's in prison. He's the same one that Michael's in. Now, interestingly, he'd been released back into general population, and he embraced Michael. He come in, looked like he was going to start some beef, but he gave him a hug, mate, and he was like, yo, and started talking to him. It's mad, mate, literally. Michael is actually friends with this guy who's actually taking down the country. Now, is Michael the bad guy now, or is he good, or what? Is he playing both sides? Because somebody said that Michael's the type of person that will kind of use everybody so that he can be nice to him, so that when the time comes he needs him, he needs a favour, and he can call it in, and they'll do it as well, because obviously they like him. And it's always about somebody having the end goal in sight, and I kind of feel like that does fit Michael's personality kind of correct, to be honest, and I'm excited to see what we do with it. So thanks for checking out today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you do, please smash the like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, let's jump into today's episode. He's gonna ping that right out to them. Bubblegum Man sending us something again. He's the guy that Lincoln chased last episode, was it not?
He says Bubblegum Man sent him. Someone in the prison he hasn't met. Gives him gum in exchange for errands.
Ask him if he does Tic Tacs.
Thank you, Tic Tac Man.
Bubblegum Man, Tic Tac Man. Tic Tacs are top, mate.
Calligraphy is unusual. The spacing, the way it's shaped.
There's a red dot in the eye.
He's trying to give us a location.
Brother, is your business now. I got to get my family on a flight tonight before the airport shuts down.
Hold up. We need tickets too. 3 of them. 1 for me, 1 for Michael, 1 for C. You give me those plane tickets and I'll pay for every single one of these kids to get out of this country.
Something tells me that's what you want to do, Anya.
You're accusing me of having a heart.
The thing is, though, he's had his passport taken. So how's he actually getting out himself?
It's 1 a.m. We get through today, we're on the bricks.
And what? It was 4 years ago. All of our plans, the passports, the shot, everything is probably under rubble by now.
The guy knows, but not everything.
The person I trust in the world, as much as I trust you.
So this is the shop that Michael was just bought, that he's hiding his passports and everything inside.
Question is, what was he using this place for?
It looks like his original exfil point was at the northern border. This guy is an enemy of everything that's civilized, Link. Brings me to my real question, who in the hell are we breaking out?
That's what I was actually saying. Like, it is Michael, but he's got 2 personalities potentially now.
We just have to keep our heads down and get through this so we can get out tonight.
Michael might say that he needs him.
Stay out of this.
No, the escape is tonight. We want to get out, you need me, and you need him.
Do not touch him.
Get back, dog!
Well, Michael went against him there, though.
Tried to contact her before.
Only difference is he succeeded this time.
Sent to her house a couple days ago. Started spilling blood, but I'm supposed to stop before I start spilling hers. How's that work?
You'll get used to Poseidon's game. She doesn't know it. She's the one that's going to lead us to him.
Femoral artery was severed. That's not something you usually just get up and walk away from. Why don't we go up to your parents' lake house? I'll just pick you up with Mike and we'll go.
You don't want to be in the house, do you?
If somebody comes into your house and shoots up your husband and they're still out there. No.
The face is amazing. The tiniest detail, less than a millimeter, differentiates everything. An emotion on one person can be so troubled, and on another, so beautiful.
Yo, check that, mate. Someone just unlocked a phone. Mad stuff.
Get out of my way or I'll scream.
Last thing I want. For your information, I know about Canyon Altus. The day I hit the bricks from Fox River, someone named Altus, out of the goodness of their soul, unsolicited, pays for this modern prosthesis. I looked up Altus on the interwebs, whose face comes up, but your dead ex-husband's looking very much alive.
Come near me or my family again. I will kill you.
Better to have me on your side, Sarah. We can figure this out together.
The law of the land is still in place.
The law of God supersedes the law of this corrupt land.
We will not be reduced to animals.
I was in solitary with him for years.
Yes, so was I.
But not in the cell across from him. He told me about the escape.
We have to work together.
No. Tried to convince me to go with him. But I told him no. It's whoever he needs. He has told you something about the escape. I know he has. You were in the cell with him. You tell me before he uses you to get that devil out.
Yeah, so the escape's tonight, innit? Do you know what I mean? Are you going to stay? You've been moaning about it being 4 years, do you know what I'm saying? About the passports and it be under rubble and all of this stuff. But then, obviously, now you're possibly going to change your mind last minute because a guy, I don't even know how close they are to each other, is coming in and dipping some information in and trying to get you to obviously sway your decision. Do you know what I mean? I'm not too sure. I would still rock with the plan, but then I might be a little bit of more hesitant of watching Michael and see his decisions that he's making. Also, something that I've been thinking is, right, was Lincoln not getting chased? That he owed somebody 100k and then, you know, he's come here, he's flew to this country, he's throwing money around left, right and centre, obviously to get Michael out. But, like, how's he got that? Because it seemed like, obviously, like I said, he owed somebody money and he was going to pay the Sheba some money and then he's saying he'd pay for all these passports and he's kind of, I wouldn't say like going around like he's rich, but it seems like he's got a bit in his pocket, do you know what I mean? Where obviously we've seen him on the back foot, people trying to get him because he didn't have some, you know what I mean? So that's interesting. But with the Michael and Sarah thing, you know, he's tried to make contact before, these people were saying. But then they're hacking into Sarah's phone and they're going through it. And again, T-Bag's hand looks sick, to be honest. It really does look sick. And it costs $1 million as well. I mean, surely Michael's not decided that. And if he has, what's going on? Like, why? It doesn't fit. Like, they hated each other. So, again, I'm excited to see what's going on there.
We need passports, Omar. You think you can help us?
Hold on. We gonna trust this guy? He's the one who stole my passport in the first place.
Passport is long gone. Somewhere far overseas by now, I bet. I'm leaving the city. Nowhere is safe anymore.
I need 2 passports. One for me, one for my brother, Michael Schofield.
$1,000 each deposit. $1,000 when you pick them up.
You screw with me and I'll kill you.
I won't be around for you to give me. 11 tonight shift.
Guy's confident in her.
Will be ready.
Looking for a smartphone?
Yeah, you fix phones too, right? I think somebody hacked my cell. Is there any chance you can help me figure out who?
Christian guy said you told him you just take him, no one else.
He's a liar. You don't want anything to do with him.
Just promise me I can trust you that you're still doing this tonight.
All these years we've been working together. You've been able to trust me the whole time.
He didn't put us in here to get Ramal out, but then he abandoned us. Ramal is Poseidon's guy, not ours. Why are we still getting him out?
We're killing him, we're getting him out. There's a difference. You'll understand later.
I want to understand now, okay? This is now. I'm serious. I said don't touch me!
Wow, they planned it.
No, we're good.
We're far from good.
Learned a bit from Tweener there, didn't he? A bit of sleight of hand, stole the watch. Michael loves the watches though. He uses it, doesn't he, all the time.
Tomorrow we won't have to worry about him.
But it's interesting because obviously it was a setup, but the guy could be paranoid as well though. You know what I mean? Literally.
Planning on leaving? Right when the glorious revolutions begin.
I'm not here for political discussion, just passports.
That guy's come back and grabbed her. Oh, he's definitely knocked out with that right in his head. That guy from last episode.
There are people in my government, believe it or not, who want that man out. That's the job Whip and I were sent here to do, but for some reason, we were betrayed. What do you need a Korean junkie like me for? Korean genius, you mean? Getting over that wall is just the start. Once that happens, there are things only you can do.
Where's my watch?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm going to break you in half when I find that watch, you know?
Toss the cell.
Order a lockdown of the whole prison. No one gets out of their cells until that watch is found.
Technically, do you reckon that's what he wanted? Which means that he got time to climb through the vents and that.
We'll be locked in our box just like the rest of them, only our box has a way out. And in 2 hours, when those lights go black.
Yeah, all right.
Shiva.
Who are these men you work with? They're beneath you.
You're beneath me.
I'm not the bad guy here. You and I have a history. How I doted on you in grade school. How I waited and I waited.
You tried to rape me!
No way.
Please untie me so I can take your other eye.
Hey, that was good. That was good. Taking it like a champ.
I'm looking for a cell phone that a woman stole from me.
Can't help you.
Can't? Or won't?
Store policy, that's all.
Hey, what are you doing?
Have you seen her?
Yes! 10 minutes ago. Said her phone was hacked and wanted to know who did it.
Hey, she was good there. Hey, it's not first rodeo Sarah's though, is it? Do you know what I mean? See, I'd leave the back door up, yeah? I'm gonna say I'd leave that open and run off. I'm gonna have to do it. Jump into them bags and boxes, got to.
Any chance Poseidon will just let us kill her?
It might come to that.
She's got a name now, she can use it, Poseidon. I know it was mentioned earlier on before as well, actually. I think when he was sat down, she was saying, look, you know, we've gone in, shut up the place, but then he wouldn't let us go after her or something like that. Like, what does it want? And now, listening to Michael as well about his time in that prison, basically, it sounds like it's another Whistler, to be honest. It sounds like he was implemented to get this Abu out, and by basically getting him out, whoever it was that put him in there would use him for their own political gain or something, or their own agendas. You know, basically he was saying that somebody wanted him and sent Michael in there to do it. Now, Michael might have been in a position where he was probably going to see life or something in the US system, and it's that way again, he can get his freedom. It's like the same innit? I'm not really like slagging it off for doing that, but that is why he's in there, though, which is told to us, which is good. You know what I mean? It actually is good. And maybe it's someone like Killerman that wants to get him out. I'm not even too sure, to be honest, but his name has been wiped, and obviously it explains how he would have some sort of maybe backing behind him that Michael Schofield's not Michael Scofield, because if they are to go in to work with this Abu, he's going to obviously have to either search this guy on the internet or whatnot and see what he's wanted for, what his crimes are, you know, his associations and stuff, and he's going to have some sort of solid background behind him. You know what I mean? So whoever's got the power and the money for Michael is obviously able to wipe it, and these are the guys that want him. But it's interesting what he's saying there, that now obviously they can't get him out, sack it. You know, he may have been in there for all this time, 4 years, and then the country started to go in, you know, the way it currently is, and now it's more like, mate, I need to save myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really deserve to be here. I'm just here to get somebody out. Now it's all about self-preservation. It's crazy what's going on, and we just need to go.
We get out, where are you going?
Back to my couch. The world stays outside like it's supposed to.
Calgary.
Canada?
I'm gonna be a ski jumper.
You've never seen snow, have you?
That's the point. You talk about the world. I want to be on the other side of it.
That's true. It'd be so interesting to see snow for the first time.
This is Brian at Jeps. I got this number when I activated your new phone. You never came back.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't think I'm going to.
Well, okay, I just want to let you know that I figured out who was hacking your phone. Your thumbprint is your password, right? Whoever hacked your phone used your thumbprint. That's what you're messing up.
No way.
They tracked me down using my cell phone, so I brought it to Jeps.
What, you went to Jeps Electronics and some hackneyed attempted counter-espionage? I get you don't know where to turn, but I got a stake in this too. Okay, this is my wife, the university. I mean, it has real resources, a computer sciences
The
department.
phone's dead. It's gonna stay at Chuck's.
So that's your plan, just bury your head in the sand.
No, I've learned over the years that's exactly what you don't do.
That's why he was so obsessed with drinking out of the water bottle. I was trying to figure out what he was going on about.
I've learned some things, but who it is we're apparently both looking for. But I need to know that you're willing to go the distance, because you're gonna have a conversation with Paul Kellerman for me.
I'm soiling myself here, just so you know. Look, I'm just gonna say one thing, okay? Sure. Point is, I had zero, nobody, until you recruited me. When you pulled me out of that prison of the Ozarks, you had integrity. Trump you up as Canyon Loudis, a big international terrorist. It's just a rhapsody. It's a way to get you locked up. Something happened to you while you were in solitary? Did you become Canyon Loudis in there in your head?
Ramala's out of the picture.
Yeah, you said that, but one small thing, we go up through that hole, and then we skirt above the block. Goes right above Ramala's cell.
Yeah, the guy's being smart himself. He's been around Michael for so long, he knows.
What did you whisper to him in that moment after the fight?
9 minutes.
Yeah.
How do you know? He told me at dinner.
Everyone out. Shake down.
Found it, Mustafa. Was in the Emir's court here.
To the liar, didn't you? Breakers are done. Now we just need to pull the redundancies. They're down the hall. I'll stay here and deal with security. God, when in doubt, go old school.
When in doubt, take them all out. And he don't know which one it is, so take the whole city out. That guy knows an escape's happening though, doesn't he? I wonder if he tries tagging as well.
You heard them, brother. Black Six.
Look, everyone's going. Oh, he killed him. Sounds like he'd been stabbed up.
Shortcut to Black Six, brother. Come on.
Totally forgot Lincoln was taken as well. He's a bit of a brute, Lincoln.
You're going to die now, dog.
That's classic Lincoln, isn't it? He loves a good scrap. This happened last time, do you know, like when he was trying to get Michael out, he ended up falling for Sophia.
Damn. Locked down. Extra guards on the roof.
Guys are trying to get into the cell.
Problem.
What's wrong? People coming. Damn it, we got guards up here.
Upper body strength. He's gonna get pulled down.
No, please. Please, we are Christians. They will kill us. Pull yourself up. Shit! Pull my brother up first. Step away. Step away. Loser. Step away.
You know, you won't be able to go back there now, would you? Literally, it's your own death warrant, a wish or whatever, like.
Drop them. Pull it down.
To be fair, this is kind of buying Michael some time from the guards, but if he went down there to try and get that guy, he'd probably die himself.
What are you doing in this cell?
They're on the roof.
Four years planning. Would you say it's anyone's fault, or just it just didn't go well? Do you know what I mean? Mate, they had a long distance to go though from the roof. They actually did.
And you lied to me.
I still like to know what all these tattoos mean. They gotta mean something.
Sarah, I'm putting you in danger by saying this. But maybe it doesn't matter because I'll be dead. But I love you. You'll see I loved you. This whole lie, it was for you. If I do die, don't let them put Kenny Loudis on my headstone. That's never who I was. Make them put my real name. Michael Scofield.
Well, I mean, that message is going to nobody now. It's not even, probably don't even record. If I was recording on this camera and it cut off, it would just end, like, I wouldn't have saved it. Might have done on that phone though. Somebody could pick it up, but then if a guard's going to pick it up, he's not going to pass it on, is it? You know what I mean? I don't think he will pass it on. But like Michael's confirmed there, you know, he's never really been this guy. He's always been himself, and don't let him put it on his tombstone. He thinks he's going to die, to be honest, and the escape didn't go well. And I'm not going to lie, like, I don't really know where he was expecting to go once he was on the roof. Now, yeah, okay, it was dark and it was a blackout, but mate, it was an absolute mission between there and the fence to get over. And, you know, you'd have to obviously come down the side of the building as well. Now, everybody outside, they kind of done their part, really, didn't they? You know, Lincoln and Sheba and, what is it now? Cino managed to cut the power. Now, I do think it's interesting, actually, that we brought what's his name, Sucre in the first episode, I believe it was, for like a little cameo, and then we didn't want to use him. Like, you know what I mean? You're not coming with us, stay here. We've not actually seen him. 2 episodes in, blank, gone. I've had more T-Bag though. He's saying that he wants to help, he wants to see what's going on. Sarah's called him, contacted him, said that she wants him to go and question Paul Killerman, see what he wants. And I was thinking about Killerman as well, do you know? When Sarah went into his office and he was saying, look mate, it's stressing me out seeing you drink out of that bottle. Please, can somebody get a glass? She's obviously drank out of it. He's used a fingerprint. He's hacking into her phone, trying to gather information. Maybe he's trying to track down Michael himself, to be honest. You know, I was thinking, I think before she revealed that it was Killerman hacking her phone, I might have said that it may be him that put Michael in this location to get this guy, but I wasn't too sure. But obviously in this position, he needs Sarah. He might need Michael as well, and it's going to be interesting to see what he does. But again, another interesting episode, failed escape. But there's 6 episodes left, and I'm pretty sure an escape's going to happen, unless they're going to kill him off again, which I don't really know. So I'm excited to see, and you know, can't wait to watch the next episode. Okay, that's going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks for checking out the channel today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you've not yet voted for your most liked characters of the whole entire franchise, then please do. 3 votes are allowed. Your results might be shown in the final episode, as well as the top 3 seasons of the show as well. Take a pick out the top 5, and top 3 will be aggregated and revealed. Interesting stuff. Now, today's episode, it confirmed that Michael is still Michael, and he's here actually indeed doing like a mission. Somebody sent him in to do an extraction of Abdu, and you know what I mean? I've been like, I don't even know, mate. You know, as the extraction started to going on, Michael seemed like he was actually just using him. I feel like obviously since the country's going downhill and everything that's kind of going on, that Michael's had to think about himself and just get him and his team out of there. He's had somebody working with him quite a while, for 4 years, and he, again, this episode was, you know, he was 50-50 whether to trust him or not, to be honest. And Michael had the shop that was bought, and that's where Lincoln went. Now, I was thinking, how did Michael actually buy this place? You know, how did an American come and buy the shop when technically last time we see Michael, he was getting killed or nearly killed? And then I would have thought that he would have been arrested for obviously getting Sarah out of prison himself and everything that he's been done in the past, you know what I'm saying? So I would like to see more of the Michael background and what's actually led him into this position, because it's never actually truly been revealed. We did see him here having a different name, and we have heard the accusations and the aliases and the false profiles online about him, but we've never actually truly been told, like, why is he there and who's actually put him there. You know, you can't just go and get like a random person from a country. So for example, you can't go and get somebody from the US and just pick him up and drop him in a prison and say, you're this guy and these are the crimes. You know, you got to have some sort of substance behind it. Why are you doing that? Who's organized it? You know what I mean? Like, why they selected him? And obviously he's talking about this is part of a mission to get him out, but then obviously he was going to leave him. He's gone rogue himself, figured out Michael's trying to screw him, seen what's in his pocket. Lights have gone out, attacked a few guards, grabbed a couple of weapons, have gone inside. They killed one of the lads as well. Not one of the people that was escaping from Michael's, but like this guy who was actually whispering into his like cellmate's ear, trying to give him a bit of paranoia. His brother, who was trying to escape with him, he actually got shot by this Abu as well. Do you know what I mean? So I'm assuming that he's dead, because it sounded like he was crying and screaming, but he just did not go to plan at all. And now they all look like they're in solitary confinement as well. You know what I mean? With Michael leaving this, you know, this message at the end. So I wonder if Sarah gets it. I have no idea. She knows that people are tailing her. She was smart. It's not her first rodeo, is it? You know, she knew that she'd probably be tailed. She went into this store, dropped the phone off in electronics, knew that somebody would come in and question it. She was stood across the way. She was staring, and then they thought that she actually escaped. You know, they chased her down. They thought that she jumped off the building into a truck. They revealed her name, can't remember it now, to be honest, but like they revealed the guy's name and said that, you know, do you reckon that he'd let us kill her? And he said maybe in the future. Do you know what I mean? She keeps doing stuff like this. While Sarah was actually hiding, she was literally round the corner. She'd done a good bait and switch, to be honest, because I thought she did jump off and she wasn't. She stayed in the location. So now I'm expecting her to do some research, get some information and go after it and attack it, mate. And I've been wondering as well how we're going to utilise this season, and that is exactly how. As well as I said, T-Bag, she's using him to get to Paul Killerman, so that's going to be a good one as well. Thanks for checking out today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please smash the like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.